do something. You have to be creative with it.
Yeah. Actually, that is one of the reasons why I have my C6 set the special. It just helps with switching out characters on ledge and then doing it up the afterwards. I use it when I'm on Charizard or when I'm on Squirtle to get Squirtle and Ivy because they actually both cover quite a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
What a stock! Hey, what a stock! Woo! Woo! Woo!
Well played.
Earned. So earned. Yeah,
I hope so.
it is.
It's semi-close. It's not close all the way.
No, it's close. It's good. It's good. But, yeah, no. Psycho Dawkins, I've only seen one match of his, and he's already getting called out for something that I was talking about earlier with the people on the side. These side Bs onto stage, they're not safe, especially against Wario.
I kept telling this. He is such a linear character.
Yeah, he struggles a lot. I think overall his trapping is really good and his projectile play is really good. But other than that, when you get him in a situation like this, it don't matter. Where did the stock go?
Yeah, how does Side B beat Chomp? Is he gonna just bite on him all set?
Dude, it's not in the Lost and Found. Where is it? Where did it go? Again, that's not safe. Like something that a lot of people don't recognize is that the Koopa kids, their approach is really bad. It's so bad. They have to force you to push them to get anything. And like now Psycho Dawkins is seeing the full effect of this character, like the downsides of this character.
Yeah, he's not using side B as much anymore because he got chopped like 10 times in a row during the first set, right?
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is that Psycho Dawkins is playing against a character and a player who just refuses to approach. And so the entire stock and a half was just him struggling because the other character wasn't giving him what he wanted.
Yeah. It's sort of funny because like Chocolate Sushi literally forfeited his stock at the beginning, and it's almost not gonna matter. I mean, it'll always matter to a degree, but like, you know, it's just interesting to see that he's already like pulled it back so quickly, despite throwing his stock away completely.
Yeah, he went whoopsh, whoopsh. Overall, like, I think right here, Chocolate Sushi needs to do something. Not that. He needs to start controlling stage.
Oh no!
No, he got sour spotted. He got sour spotted. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry
In
about
the
it.
other way too.
Yeah. Your reaction was fake. But yeah, no, like he needs to control stage. He's not controlling stage. What I'm seeing Psycho Dawkins do a lot is just reacting to whatever's happening. But Chocolate Sushi is just ahead of him, like 2 steps by 2 or 3 steps, and is just getting completely played a lot of the time. Oh, don't tell me. No.
DSD is gonna matter.
But like I was saying, like he's not approaching. He's not.
Wow. That's a confirm.
Yeah. It's always been a confirm. At that percent specifically, like on that percent. Yeah, clearly. But yeah, no, it's hard because these 2 characters don't approach, and obviously, Psycho Dawkins was trying to approach a lot and was simply getting punished for it. Like he was doing, because again, this character does not have good approach options. What he does have is good projectiles. He has good trapping, and he has good reactionary toolkit. But they weren't being used. The neutral wasn't there for them to excel like how it was in his other matches.
Go to the PS2 now. Makes sense. Taking the ladder stage. Maybe.
Another thing to really consider is that the Koopa kids, they have way better kill power than Wario. They have way better kill power than Wario.
They
Wario
do have a lot better kill options than Wario. Wario has like back air dash attack, and then Koopa kids have just a lot of random moves that like do random amounts of damage, like their back air and their up B and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we're seeing him like throw out, like, for example, up Bs and like throwing out like out of park like aerials, but they're not being used to their full extent because he's not trapping like how he should be. He's instead just trying to run at him and hope to God that it works. So let's see if he's adapted this game. Closing the distance with the side B. Like again, he can't keep trying to go. Like he's punished so much for trying to go high that it's not worth it. He got lucky there. Because of the jump. But overall, like he's been getting punished. Like he finally hit a side B, which is great. Now he gets to put his advantage in the 70%. Now he doesn't need an approach. This is the one thing that matters most. Just let your Mecha Koopa do the work. Maybe throw out a cannonball every now and then. But you don't have to approach. That is. What is going on?
I hate this character. Why does he get to do that? Why does he hit so hard for that too? I was talking about it. The move that compares most to is like Villager Axe, where it's not even a part of like the quote-unquote make kit, but it has ridiculous kill power when you actually get the chances to use it.
Cycle Dawkins definitely has adapted a lot more. I think overall what really suffocated him the first match was just the fact that I'm pretty sure it felt like to him that he was losing neutral every time. He just felt like that. But now this is a lot more even of a match overall, at least for I'm assuming in his eyes.
Yeah.
So he can play his neutral where he wants it, and he's now catching on to a lot of the habits that Wario's tend to have, like going in the area, like going up in the air. A lot of Wario's best approach options, defensive options, are in the air. And naturally, just beat him in the air. Like,
Exactly.
The idea
You
of
have
that,
the range to do it.
but not the verticality. The down air just didn't hit. Again, he keeps landing like that, and I really want to see someone punish him for it, because that's not safe. You can just straight up beat out the area.
Yeah, like throw up an up smash or something.
Yeah, or just wait until he hits shield. Like that. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not safe on shield. And Wario has a really amazing like out of shield options. Like, he definitely can do something.
Great.
But Wario, like, in spite of the fact that we're like critiquing the game, like Wario's doing an amazing job of just holding on the ledge. Again, this is what Chocolate Sushi does the best. It's just keeping you onto that ledge and just not letting you get back on to play neutral. And we're going to see probably a lot of aggressive options out of the second Dawkins sooner or later, like that, because he's going to start getting antsy, and that's something that is natural with everyone. But I do recognize it a lot more with second Dawkins.
It's crazy. Like that was a full like straight 2 minutes of just Cycle Dawkins being edge guarded. Also, that was cute.
Yeah, I think he should have waited and stepped into the left. Hindsight's 2020, but
Right. You take what you can get.
Uppy just catches neutral get up like 9 times out of 10. I haven't really been paying attention too much to how Chocolate Sushi has been getting back up on stage. Does he
He
normally
hasn't.
do-
Well, yeah, that's because he hasn't been the one off stage all that often.
I mean, that is fair, but that's an important thing to know, is that he hasn't really been on stage for a whole lot. Or off stage and coming back on stage a whole lot. So he like we don't really get to see a lot of options that we can point out. And so it's really crazy to me that he got that uppy kill off of just him just guessing that he was going to get up. Which is a very common habit a lot of people like to have. Like neutral get up is pretty good, but a lot of people use it all the time. They refuse to do it. Okay, getting a fight. I like that. Take him out. Fighting him now. All right, getting a little crazy with it. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where's my mom? Hello?
Where's my stock? Yeah. And he's just stuck in this position right now. The position we've seen him excel in all game.
Yeah, and I don't understand why this Koopa kid is doing side B so much to get back onto the stage. It's not a good option, and he's been punished for it constantly. He has to find something else.
This is a huge character flaw. This isn't even just a player flaw at the moment. This is like just Bowser Jr.'s like critical weakness right now. Is his linear game plans, his linear approach ops, his linear ways of getting back to the stage. He just keeps getting punished for it, especially by a player like Chocolate Sushi, who's just phenomenal at this stuff. Like, he just holds him captive at the ledge for so long. And between Bowser Jr.'s actual options of like getting back to the stage, it's just making an extremely like exploitable combat right now.
Bowser Jr. doesn't really have that great extra options, and we're seeing that take full effect because he's trying to jump out of aerial of these combos around the times, and he's just getting snuffed out for it. Sometimes you just gotta sit and chill and let him do his thing. Eventually he's gonna fit. Eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah, yeah, like look at these stunning moves. Like yeah, they hit hard, but they're not finding their purchase. They're not getting to where they need to be, and they're not, especially not controlling stage because he doesn't have the speed. Well, let's say his forward or his back air to take presence on the stage. It's tough. Like it's really amazing to see him get this far, but it's also like tragic to see that this character just isn't.
Right.
He has a lot of really good things, but I personally don't think that Psycho Dawkins is using his toolkit to the proper ability. He's not using Cooper, the mech style option. He's not using his cannonball when he's supposed to use. He's trying to approach with a character that can't.
Right.
It's interesting.
Like, what if we started mixing it up where we use cart to go overhead, but we drop the Mecha Koopa after jumping instead? Just to cover your, like, options down below. Like, at least try to throw something else out there to mix it up.
I mean, he could also B-reverse a lot of his things. He could just pick up Mecha Koopa, period. I don't see him picking up Mecha Koopa and holding
right.
it that often. He doesn't... Like, Mecha Koopa's good at, like, controlling stage while it's out, but it's also phenomenal as an option.
Right.
Because it's just so quick, it's so fast, it's hard to react to.
It does 90 damage.
It's so good. It's just so good, and I want to see him pick it up more and use it a lot more and be proactive with it. Instead of just letting it die on the other side of the stage once it doesn't hit me.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna see a Waft come out this stock or next stock? Okay, probably next stock now.
100% next stock. There's no way that he's gonna use Waft 2. I think using Waft 2 is 100% a waste. And he's already doing a phenomenal. That's a really good way of covering your getup. I want to see more things like that. It didn't work, sadly, just because like he was getting pressured, probably frustrated. But I want to see things like that. I want to see him mix things up. Go high. If you're gonna go high, drop a Mecha Koopa. If you're off stage in the magnifying glass, shoot a random cannonball. It's gonna fall down diagonally. It might hit him. It covers your option. I want to see these projectiles covering options. Just like how over here it's on the Sushi, doing a phenomenal job with his moves, making sure that everything has a reason and is successfully just covering him, punishing properly, or just using it as a good way to exit out of the scenario. Again, it's a fundamental thing, right? Chocolate Sushi fundamentally is doing a phenomenal job, and the character choices that he has really shows just how well fundamentally he is.
Yeah. Oops.
Ooh, okay, that was really good. That was really good. A really good reaction on him to recognize the situation he was in and to go for it. Just a little percent off, but like it was so good.
Nice. That move, even like okay, we've been talking about like how punishable that is, but even the best players forget about it too. I mean, it's so dumb sometimes.
It is so dumb, and sometimes you expect someone to grab ledge, especially like at 135. But if they go aggressive, you're like, why are you going aggressive? I could punish you for this, but I wasn't prepared for it.
And then you get whacked anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is a really scary position now because he's off. He's holding him on the edge. He's got 1, 3. He needs to return to neutral. Okay.
He messed up with the bike there. Oh no, he tried to go for a read there. It's just not really worth it for him.
Yeah, holding on to it is a lot better. Just going for something a lot more guaranteed.
Could have used it as a recovery tool later. But not that we need it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The game's over. The game's over. We're going home. We're going home. Just how long we're going home. Call me Drake. Yeah, just a tough match overall.